Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Danganronpa, where we, and by we, I mean us being Makoto and Kyoko here, are about to take a very big risk concerning alter ego. Let's begin.
So then,
Let's get started. It's going to be a little cramped for you, alter ego. Bear with us, okay? I really don't think alter ego is concerned about space requirements. We started packing him up right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. It tickles, really. You can feel us touching the computer. I call bullshit on that one. Shh, you can't talk right now. We're going to move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Better yet, put yourself into sleep mode, please. And you can stop doing the CD drive sounds too, please. Understood. Your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I didn't know how to react.
Makoto.
In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there? Let's hope so, otherwise this is just a huge waste of time that puts us at tremendous risk.
However,
Assuming the mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed. Let's head to the secret room. Oh, so I am in control? I guess Kyoko is just along for the ride. Alright, what we got up here? Undetected and molested? Was it the second floor or the third floor?
Hey,
Oh, hello. Hey, Makoto.
why?
Are you sure all the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Oh, okay. She is... I was about to do a double take there, but she's giving us a cover for being in here. Go and check again. What?
Listen to me.
Just hurry up and go. And to make sure you don't run off, I'm going to wait right here. Please, Makoto, understand what she's doing. Oh, I get it. She's acting. Yes, so could you act too, please? She was so forceful. I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you just standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
And be thorough. I'm counting on you. Well, as misplaced as that trust may be, I suppose we must bear its burden. Well, we've got fluttering sheets of paper this time. Okay, first we have to find a network cable. Yes, we do. And there appear to be no new interactables. All this stuff is gone. There were so many documents here before, and now, nothing. Who took them, and why? I'm guessing it's either whoever the mastermind is, or that masked person was either the mastermind or the 16th student. That has been mentioned. According to Kyoko, there should be a bunch of cables in this drawer. Found it! This is a network cable, right? Yep, that is indeed an Ethernet cable. Now we just have to connect alter ego. Well, we have the cable. Are we sure we have a port? I immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. Okay, so over there in the corner. And that should do it. Yes, is this good? Is that Ethernet port active?
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest to me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world. If I can, I'll see if I can call for help. You do that, though please be careful. You're putting not only yourself but us at risk here. So please, just wait a little while longer.
I'm gonna do my best.
Just hold tight and put your faith in me. As I was about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're going to get out of here. You and all the rest of us as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. Well,
Makoto.
so far so good. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the, documents were gone. Just like I told you. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings, which may have made it just that little bit believable, hopefully.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Shame, though, knowing Makoto is who he is, that she didn't prepare him for this ahead of time, or maybe she just thought his natural reaction would be better than him trying to act. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Kyoko!
What?
Yes? So we're just gonna split up?
Why is that?
Of course. I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about, like, what are you going to do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we...
so...
If we can find some new clue, that would likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why alter ego.
Correct.
All we can do is wait, and believe in our friends. That's a hint, Makoto. Please take it. You're right. That's our only option. We parted ways and I headed back to my room. I'm kinda tired. So I guess we're not getting any more free time? You're going straight to bed? So I laid down in bed. Maybe it was because of the stress of moving alter ego, but I was way more tired than I realized. So before long at all, I had completely dozed off. Hello? Is this the notification that someone has become a victim again? Yes, yes. The sharp sound of the doorbell pierced my sleepy haze and pulled me back to the real world. Who is there? I really wish these doors had peepholes.
Makoto.
Oh. Cool. Though, what's the deal? Makoto, get out here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she was white as a ghost. Yep, I feel like this is bad. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. I suddenly found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Thanks for the teleport. Let's speak with Kyoko first, please.
Anyway,
I'd better hear what Hina has to say. Yes. Can we just go in? Locked. I can't get the door open. Is it locked? Can we look through the window? Okay, I guess we'll talk to Aoi. Makoto! Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? Something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window on the rec room door and I hurried to look inside. And when I did... Sakura? Is she... And she appears to be dozed off or something. I guess she could be dead? And who would have been able to kill her? She's not really in a victimized position either, is she? Is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair like she's bowing her head, like she's resting.
hey,
But the door's locked. What's going on? Did something happen to her?
huh?
I was just walking past, and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. Well, neither can we. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name. But she wouldn't respond.
Huh?
So, what should we do? What are we going to do?
Anyway,
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
listen to me.
We're going to force our way in. Without breaking it, hopefully? I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Oh, so it's a loophole then. Huh? Then why?
It would seem...
It feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Probably a chair wedged under the handle there. Is it the chair? Chair?
In other words,
Either way, this door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Let's hope Monokuma is as to the letter of the law as you are. Then there's no problem if we break in.
indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hadn't moved an inch. She's just unconscious, right? I hope so. It's hard to tell. Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Uh-huh. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence. But that silence didn't last long. Here. I found a room in the classroom. Use it.
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto? Oh, because I'm a boy? Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Please!
I'm getting to it. Okay, you two stand back. I took hold of the broom and swung as hard as I could, aiming directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window and started jostling the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I pushed on it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could. Take a second to take in the room, please. But the moment I laid my hand on her... She's dead, isn't she? All I felt was cold death. I could only feel the last lingering warmth of a living body. life had abandoned Sakura's body. And then... 3 of us discovered her, so here's the announcement, I suppose.
A body has been discovered!
Really didn't want Sakura to become a victim of all this.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
All-star apologies, deadly life.
Huh?
Though I do suppose that this simplifies things for everyone else who had such doubts. Which I guess I admit that I had doubts as well, but not to the point of ostracizing her.
Sakura's
Yeah, she's dead.
dead?
Sorry, Aoi.
She's really dead?
I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. No, but who's to say when in time was? Who knows how long she's been in here? It's happened again. Muttering to herself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? Yeah, because we were certainly fooled by Hifumi, weren't we? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. It's a good idea, Aoi. Thank you. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I... Why? Why did this have to happen? I guess it was kind of inevitable, seeing as how things have gone thus far. That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. Well, what we should be doing is investigating, because, as always, we have a limited amount of time. I need to examine Sakura's body. I just stood there, motionless behind her while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Yes, she is dead, Hiro.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
I see.
As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
You heard the announcement just now, right? So, you know what this means.
Interesting.
Sakura was murdered. And by someone in this very room. Supposedly, there's still that 16th outlier. Is that what you were going to say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room. Please don't fall completely apart, Aoi. We need you to be here and cognizant.
It's your fault!
It was one of you, Hiro, Byakuya, Toko. One of you killed Sakura. Please, let's not let our emotions carry us away.
What? What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation. I don't need to investigate anything. Yeah, we just jumped to the wrong conclusion as always, don't we, Aoi? Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her. They did have motive, but everyone here has motive, even you.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it. I know it. Is this Monokuma? Unless it's the 16th student, it has to be Monokuma, so let's get our bear voice on, shall we? You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Jeez! I didn't know your power level would increase by that much just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on!
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out my little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file!
Well, thank you, though your presence is less than comfortable. And don't get so mad, Miss Asahina, or you're gonna ruin that lewd little face of yours. Okay, so now Monokuma's getting on the harass Aoi bandwagon along with Toko. Now then, with that, hold on. There's something I want to ask you.
Huh?
It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura. Well, I mean, that would be breaking the rules, wouldn't it?
Say what?
So I guess it's not out of the question. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again, and then
In other words,
I killed her. Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
phew,
Which, thank God for that. It saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. 'Cause even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she violated a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
well done.
So I don't know who it was, but whoever the blackened is this time, I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one? Oopsie. Before you get all pissy-potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
'Cause I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? All right, you may go now. Thank you.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one?
I won't forgive you.
I hate him. I hate this whole thing. You're not alone in that. Well, I for one am glad it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind and all. While I understand your sentiment, Byakuya, you could be a little more tactful. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever killed Sakura. Yep,
Anyway,
right now, our top priority needs to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can't do that, we're all dead. Then, let's decide who will stand guard this time. Yeah, because unfortunately, our guard pupils are no longer with us. I'll do it. Hina? I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Okay? You got it, if that will give you some comfort. Besides, I want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay, then Hina is god number one. But we need one more. Kyoko, that's you. No. We need Kyoko to investigate. She is by far the most capable of us, as has been evidenced thus far.
what?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. Well, Mr. Such and Such, you are in no position to be issuing orders, so stick it up your butt. An order?
That's fine.
Fine. I'll stay behind. This does not bode well for us. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on. Before that, there's something I want to say,
What?
which is... Hero, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene.
Huh?
What? I don't think we can reasonably do that, Aoi.
It's your fault!
One of you killed Sakura. Again, we can't jump to these conclusions. Please, calm down and use your brain instead of your feelings, which I guess your feelings are situated in your brain, but it's a different part, okay? You know, give me a break.
I won't forgive you.
I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who killed Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear now.
I won't ask you to let all of us in, just me. What? Well, I mean, if she'll agree to this, it's not like Hiro and Toko actually ever contribute anything useful anyway, so... You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway. Well, I mean, that's a much more blunt way to say it.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro, do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, I mean, what can I do? I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care? Well, you were falsely accused almost to the point of us all being killed last time, so you should care. Though I'm not surprised.
It's all clear now.
Then, it's decided. Well, you have to get Aoi to agree, don't you?
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you feel, Hina, but you should agree to his request. Thank you, Kyoko, for speaking reason. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Come on, pull it together. Fine, I guess that's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body? For once, Byakuya, just keep your mouth shut.
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone, keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. Finding out who killed Sakura. It's not a matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. It's a kind of hopeless hope. We have no choice but to just do it. Who knew that Makoto would become a walking billboard for Nike? I'd better check the Monokuma file before anything else. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be around 12 noon. So what time is it now? The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. Yeah, I see something on the floor behind her. It could be blood, I guess, though that's a weird look to it. However, it seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Really? That sounds like poison. Was she poisoned to weaken her? And I see blood over there. Oh, that's right. Blood is pink in this game, so that's definitely not blood behind her. There's blood over by the magazine rack. So, did someone poison her and then use her weakened state to finish her off?
Hey,
I think the case this time might be a challenge. Yes. Especially as to how this room was locked and just Sakura in here dead. Why is that?
So,
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. Good old Kyoko coming right to the point. And that door had been jammed shut with the chair from inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door was blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, then they either escaped somehow through a kind of hidden passage, or they were hiding in the room and snuck out in our confusion, or they somehow managed to rig a thing to do a thing and block the door. There's like zero escape, right?
in other words,
This is a classic locked room murder. Yeah, I'm not very familiar with that classic trope, as you say, Kyoko. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in mystery movies or books or whatever. I mean, I'm not an avid reader of that genre, though I guess that sounds reasonable. But could it really happen in real life? And right before our very eyes like this?
hey,
Are you curious to hear more about what a locked room murder entails? Yes, please. Sure, if you don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. I'm all ears. The first type is when the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means that the killer commits his crime, then, through some special method, seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Well, that was one of the things we mentioned. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if that's what it was, right?
Correct.
The second type is when the locked room already exists before the crime is committed. Oh, okay. So, killing the person with some contrived mechanism then. Oh?
In other words,
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from outside to target the victim inside. Okay, like a gun on a trigger or something like that. You push a switch that fires a handgun. You shoot an arrow through a gap in the door, something like that.
however,
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. Right. There are no guns or arrows in the school, and the door doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we could probably cross that one off the list.
it's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up and then sneaks out. Right. What do you mean by that?
In other words,
They stay hidden, and when the door is opened, they use the confusion to blend in with the group. They pretend they showed up along with everyone else, and that's that. Okay. That sounds like it could have been possible. Maybe.
it's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Oh. Okay. Not a locked room?
In other words,
By that I mean there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. You see this a lot in novels and things, but in reality it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
indeed.
I believe so, yes. So, when it comes to locked room mysteries, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then, Kyoko, which of those 4 choices seems the most likely in this case? To me, it seems the hiding is the most likely.
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus during this trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth behind Sakura's death will stay hidden. It's definitely a tough mystery. I need to concentrate and investigate as much as I can. For Sakura, if nothing else. And so we get control back. But unfortunately, the investigation proper will have to start in the next episode as we are out of time for this one. Thank you so much for watching, friends. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, please leave a like below. It really does help tremendously. And hit that subscribe button if you'd like to see more videos from me in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, be excellent to each other.
Danganronpa.